As a newcomer in abroad, that is JJC, Jolly Just Come. If you see people, your nationality, who are advanced, people who are sexagenarian, septuagenarian, octogenarian, people who are over 60, 70, even 80 years, you'll be wondering, what are these people still doing here? Why can't they relocate back home and start a new life in Africa? What are they doing here? They are very old and getting weak. Why can't they go back home? Listen up. It's not easy to go back home just like that. When you don't have a lucrative business, when you don't have something that will be giving you money, if you go back home just like that, you won't last more than 1 year. You will buy. 70% of people who relocated back home, advanced people that I know, they are out by there in Africa. Literally, 70% of these people who refuse to relocate back home, they are financially stable. They are financially buoyant. They go home for visit often, at least once a year. These people are just scared to relocate back home because they know the country is not sure. The health system is not sure. Security is not sure. So, you don't expect these people to go back home just like that. It's not possible. I know people who are financially stable. They have houses in Africa. They are even building houses for people. Yeah, they've spent over 50 years in abroad. Though they go home often, even 3 times a year, but they refuse to stay back home because they know the system is not orchestrated. Yeah, it's not well organized. So you don't expect these people to go back home. Even the few months they are spending in Africa, they know what they are passing through. So you don't expect these people to just pack their bag and baggages back to Africa. For what reason? When the country is not sure. No doubt, no two ways about it. God give life. Perhaps most people who buy suddenly in Africa, if they were to be living abroad, maybe by now they will still be living. Because what is taking people's life suddenly in Africa is hovering around the whole place. That is why I advise people to run away from danger, from taking risk, especially in Africa. I'm not saying people don't buy sudden in abroad, but it's very rare. Buhari even buying in abroad. For you to know the health system in Africa is not functioning the way it ought to be. If not the health system in abroad, Buhari should have been buyed years ago. You see, almost all the whole billionaires in Africa, they are running up to abroad to take treatment because they know the health system is not functioning. The security aspect of it. If you are rich, if you are financially buoyant in Africa, you can secure yourself. But have you ever thought of it? How many people can come down from abroad to Africa, to Nigeria to be specific, who can pay security? Do you know how much it costs to pay one security a day? So how many people from abroad that can do so? Listen up. It's not just all about relocating back home, but what you are going to face there. Even your own people, if you don't have good ones, they will be using spiritual to trouble you. You will not know who you are fighting. That is Africa for you. Every day, these advanced people who are living abroad, they hear cases of kidnapping. So you expect them to go back home when nothing is done about it. Listen, you might get kidnapped. Then raise the amount, the sum they ask you to pay. Even at that, they will stick by you for you to know how dreadful the thing is. Africa is not yet safe for people to go back home unless those who are really financially stable, those who have lucrative business, those who have good family around them, then they can go back home. Not those who are not sure of themselves. Wise up till you see my subsequent video.